Welcome to Business with Edu. Today we're taking a closer look at the latest and newest chapter in the ongoing continuation drama saga that is called the State of Capture.
The funny democracy, funny legal system.
Like and subscribe for more.
Now, as regards the State of Capture, one of the last remaining strongholds that are standing behind Jacob Zuma and his cronies from seizing complete and utter control of the state was that of the fiscus, obviously the fiscus and the judiciary. With Gigaba in place, that was one step closer to capturing the fiscus. Then what happened was Zuma went ahead and created what he called the Presidential Budgeting Committee, which was running in parallel with the Department of Treasury's Budgeting Committee. The Department of Treasury's Budgeting Committee that had a team headed up and essentially made up of members that were established with vast years of financial experience, fiscal experience, dating all the way back to the time of Trevor Manuel. What's now happened is that Zuma has stated that, as I mentioned in the previous video, that it's going to be a free university fee situation for qualifying students for the 2018 financial year. It has subsequently turned out, with more details becoming apparent, that it is not just a free fees, it's going to be free full cost of study. And for those qualifying students, the free full cost of study will balloon the total bill out to 40 billion rand. Bearing in mind South Africa already has a 51 billion shortfall in income tax. Now we're ballooning out an extra 40 billion in spending. And then Gigaba has just come on board and stated that all members of parliament and all cabinet members will be getting a 4.5% salary increase. That effectively takes President Zuma's salary to from 2.7 million up to 3 million rand a year after tax. And with 3 million after tax, you'd wonder why it's necessary for him to rob and loot the fiscus. I suppose he needs to be able to make sure that he can maintain the same type of lifestyle while living in Dubai, which has got a higher cost of living in the years going forward. But that's another matter altogether. So what we've got is this 40 billion looming liability as far as the free fees are concerned, and Gigaba approving a pay hike for members of parliament and cabinet ministers as well as the president himself. Now all of this money needs to come from somewhere, but it's been taken, the Presidential Budgeting Committee has taken it upon themselves to cut and slash other departmental budgets, including RDP housing, including social welfare grants, in order to be able to fund this additional expenditure. So in other words, part of President Zuma's salary increase comes from social grant spending. Now, because this absolutely throws Pravin Gordhan's February budget planning from a year ago, Gigaba's budget planning from just a couple of weeks ago, throws all of those completely in the bin. You already have the head of the Department of Finance, the head of the Treasury Budgeting Committee already having resigned, and more members of that budgetary committee likely to be following suit within the next day or two. And this all tanks South Africa way faster towards an even further credit downgrade, even deeper into junk than what South Africa is already. But the Office of the Presidency has already said that what the credit rating agencies choose to do or not to do is no longer of any concern to them, because after all, they've got printing presses. They can just simply print more money, just like what Zimbabwe did 10 years ago, and just like what Venezuela is doing right now. Just simply print more money and all your problems go away. As we all know, And what we saw with Germany straight after World War I is if you simply print more money, you land up with having a 5,000 billion mark note. And what we saw in Zimbabwe is you have a $100 trillion note, and it just absolutely decimates the economy. Many of you will be seeing also the Johannesburg Stock Exchange hitting new record highs as far as the stock exchange is concerned. Bearing in mind those highs are denominated in South African rands, and because the rand is tanking, prices in the stock exchange go up. Because the rand is tanking, prices in the supermarket will be going up in rand terms. It's the beginning of what is likely to become hyperinflation. That's my take on the matter personally. Let me know what you think. Post your comments, questions, criticisms in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it out amongst your friends. If you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button that's down there. And last but by no means least, until the two of us meet again, stay carved up for the win. I'll see you next time. Cheers.
They can continue to whinge until they are blue in the face. They can continue to be as negative as they want to, or they can simply leave this country. So that
he was slamming opposition.